Oh, 4 more spots left. Sorry. I am ready for this right now. I'm ready to just draft. To just, I don't know, ready for this new contest. Let's give it a go. So, oh, sorry about that. I'm absolutely ready to draft, though. I'm excited. 3 people left, 3 spots left. Here we go. I'm gonna go and run the intro, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Let's get it, man. I am ready to draft. Yeah, I mean, this is a little bit bigger contest than what I'm used to, and I guess entry fee wise, but I'm excited for it. Excited for the challenge that it may bring. I think this room will likely be more sharp. It's only, I mean, not only, but it is double the amount of a Best Ball Mania draft, so it shouldn't be anything crazy by any means, but I imagine it'll be a little bit different still, at least slightly. So, but I'm excited for this. Okay, let's do it. Good old Chow Chow. We got 2 spots left. I waited a little bit to start the stream just so I can so we can get it a little bit more filled, which it is. So I don't want to take all you guys' time. But I've been looking forward to this all week. I did, as soon as I saw this was open, I did want to do it, so I just been waiting for it. For the opportunity, and I got 2 spots left, so it's about to fill up. 2 spots left. Yeah, I'm really curious what these draft rooms are going to be like, if they're going to be any different, if it's going to feel the same. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out how different these draft rooms are. They might. I assume it'll feel pretty much like a Best Ball Mania room, but the thing about Best Ball Mania is there's like 1,000 people, a little less than 1,000. I guess 700 people in the final. It might be 660. I don't know the exact amount, but this one is under 100 in the finals. Let me just go ahead and vet that real quick. So it's $50 entry, and look at the rules here. 58-person final. Yep, and the top 2 every week. So you'd have to finish in the top 2 of 8 in round 3 to make it to the end. And to make it to the end, looks like top 58 get 555. So you 10x if you make it to the finals, which obviously isn't easy, but it's not. It doesn't feel as like lottery as Best Ball Mania, but no, I'm a fan of these kind of contests, like a little bit different than the norm. But I still really enjoy it. Okay. I can leave it like that. That's fine. One person. We're almost filled up. I went pretty quick. It's like I think when I joined this, it had seven spots, so it's moving. So might as well stay in it now. This was my one worry, but I think when you do like the very, very high stakes stuff, this is the kind of stuff you run into. But I do want to do a big dog this year. That seems like a really, really fun contest. So I want to do a big dog this year. I feel like it'll be very, very fun. So I think that's the main thing I want to do. It's just kind of like diversify the contest I'm jumping in, like the sizing and the entry fee. Yeah. Christopher, welcome back, man. Good to have you. Went ahead and jumped in. Let's go. That's what I like to hear. Ready to compete with you. You have to tell me what your username is on here. Yeah, I'm sorry about earlier. I did want to start a little bit earlier, but I had something going on. But I appreciate you stopping by either way. And best of luck to you in this draft. Hopefully me and you are the ones that advance out of here. Catch you in the finals after that, hopefully. I'm really glad you're able to catch it because I was a little bit worried that I kind of had to move the time back. But I've been looking forward to this like all week. I do drafts on the side, on my own or whatever, and like record them. But I've been looking forward to the stream draft just because I really wanted to jump into this contest specifically. Mr. E5 V616LSN. Okay, got it. I will look out for it. Hopefully we're not back to back. A no snipe guarantee. Yes, that's what I like to hear. Hopefully I don't blow up your spots either. I know a lot of people snipe on this out of spite, and I probably have done it before, like in like a puppy or something. But I usually just stay in my own lane, or at least just build off my team, But it's definitely hard not to tilt when you have like the T and the chase, and then burrow doesn't fall to you, and someone grabs burrow unstacked, stuff like that. But it is what it is, and like that's just part of the experience. It's like it's almost better to like be disciplined about it than reach. I build a shoot for. Okay, yeah, me too. I kind of like see how the first couple rounds go, and then I have like a kind of idea of what I want to do the rest of the way. But yeah, I'm with you there. One person waiting on one. This chat here. Hopkins to the Chiefs, man. I don't know. Is that who rumors like the best spot, or like who's being rumored as the top spot for him? Because I just don't know. I don't know who's gonna get him. Obviously, he wants to go to a contender. So, I mean, that kind of limits his options, but there's plenty of teams that would take him. I feel like Bills makes the most sense, but I don't know if he's going to go there or not. Even the Patriots make some sense, but also I don't really see them as a contender, and I don't know if adding him would make them a contender. So, I don't know. The Lions could be an interesting spot because they could easily win the NFC North. Lions could be a fun spot for the Hopkins situation. But I'm curious to see what happens. He's already going up draft boards, but there's definitely not a conclusion that like he'll end up being more valuable wherever he goes. But most spots he should be more valuable, I guess. So that is fair. They're saying Chiefs and Bills and Chargers. Chargers would be really crazy. I would be kind of even though the Chargers, that might be kind of sad with my current exposures. Been grabbing a lot of Herbert. Oh, here we go. Been grabbing a lot of Herbert and Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and TJ. That being said, I mean, it's still a good fit. I mean, oh my God, I'm at the end of the board. Are we both at the end? I'm at the very end. Mr. E. There you are. You're at 8. Okay, I'm at number 12. My least favorite spot. Oh, this is sad. I couldn't get like a top 5 pick or something. Number 8, man. Number 8's not bad, but neither of us got at an early spot, which is unfortunate. But we're gonna make it work. Might be a 0 RB type of time. Might be a 0 RB type of time here. This will be a fun room. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Chiefs seems like the most like obvious spot, but I mean, I don't know. Chiefs definitely make the most sense in my opinion. But who knows where, where he goes. I think my favorite spot for him would probably be the Bills, because then he could still eat. I mean, Chiefs is pretty exciting. I mean, Mahomes with Hopkins is pretty awesome. So if he does end up going there, that would be insane. So I'm leaning towards the Bills, though. I feel like they've been talking about him going to the Bills forever. So that's what my thought is. He'll just go Bills, but I don't know. Okay, let's see. Am I going to take the double receiver tap? I think that's where I'm leaning towards, like one of these 4. Combination of these 4 guys. I haven't got much 12 spots. I mean, I get everything, but I feel like I haven't got much 12. I want to get more 101 so I can get more Jefferson. Or Superflex, you can get Jefferson like everywhere. So my guess is I'm probably gonna get Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra, or like Lamb, Devontae. I mean. And then obviously if I can get any of these two, I'm going to smash. I mean, I don't know about Eckler, but if I can get one of Diggs or A.J. Brown, which is not happening. You want Eckler? Okay. I like Eckler there. He's been going back up the leaderboard, or the rankings, so. I'm definitely sold on the Chargers, so I want to get some like Herbert stacks with everybody. Oh my god, I thought Diggs fell. Damn. But I was just gonna go double running or receiver here for sure. And I think that will be done by everyone does that. I'm gonna go Garrett Wilson. C-Lamb Garrett Wilson. I know hopefully Garrett Wilson ends up being the stud that we hope he is going to be, but there's no way to determine that, but I guess we'll find out. I feel like most people are going to do the CD Lamb Amon-Ra type deal, so there's really no reason the Jets shouldn't be an amazing offense with the weapons that they have. Garrett Wilson should be eaten. So people are being a little more conservative at quarterback, grabbing their guys if they want. I like it. Let's see what I got. Christopher Gott, Eckler, Mahomes. Okay, I like it. Maybe get his Josh Palmer late. I heard some Mahomes picks this year. Oh, okay. First Mahomes share. Wow. This guy went Hurts, Kelsey. Okay. Chubb, Hill. I might have to grab one of these guys here. Well, I'm not getting any of these guys. Yeah, I'm not getting any of them. Yeah, I think I might be 0 RB in this one. Might be time to 0 RB it up. Unless miraculously like Ramondre or Josh Jacobs or Henry are there. I mean, I guess I'll take Brees, but I'll take any of those top. Bang on Hopkins, hopefully. Ooh, that could be fun. In this contest, for sure, that could be very fun. I will say Hopkins is getting, like, grabbed up early. Like, people are just grabbing him. People are grabbing him early. I have 2 late quarterback stacks, potentially, with Dak and A-Raj. So I don't hate that. Let's see here. I think I have, like, I don't know. I could probably count on my fingers, like, the amount of my home teams I have. I don't have much. And that'll probably change, but I like it. It always feels good to get an elite quarterback, I'll tell you that much. So this guy was able to get Jefferson, Smith, and Pollard. Man, that's fun. It's a fun start. Henry goes. Lamar goes. Metcalf goes. Ramondre goes. I mean, I'm not sold with any of these running backs. I like Dobby. Pierce is good. Jericho Akers, Cook, Shad, Madison, Javonte, James Cook. All right. Oh, okay, you got him. Okay, I thought that was somebody else that grabbed him. Okay, I was gonna say, man, you got sniped early. You got him. Nice, nice, nice. That would be a 6 stack. If that ends up paying off, you'll be feeling good about that. Okay, so please. Yes, smashing Mark Andrews there. I'm very, very happy about that. I'll grab Jahmyr Gibbs back in the beginning of the 4th round. So my thought process is you get off the chalk. I mean, somewhat get off the chalk. Instead of going Amon-Ra CD, you're going for the CD Jahmyr. Could still hit in a different way. Get a running back early. And it's not like, you know, I don't feel great about having Jahmyr Gibbs my first running back, but he will at least, like, be there, and he's going to get a lot of work. So I feel good about that in comparison to ETN. ETN just kind of, I don't know. I should like ETN more than I do, but I just haven't been taking him as much. And it's funny because I really loved ETN last year, but T-Mac goes early. So now it's really like what receivers can we really scoop up here? Because if we're going to go like a Hollywood route, I mean, I have to take him at 61. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I mean, he'll be at 61 by the end of this, to be fair, but I could get Gabe at 80, maybe 84. Yeah, it's kind of just a weird spot. It's like, if you want to reach for a guy, you can. Just being at the end of the draft is not fun, or the first, but it's more fun because you get to get JJ, so a little bit different. So you went Kirk. So you got the Hopkins. I'm checking out your team here. Kirk, Hopkins, Eckler, Holmes. Okay, I like it so far. I like Christian Kirk. People are pretty certain Calvin Ridley's going to be the guy, and there's no indication that'll be the case. Kirk could easily be the one, or they could just be like, both both be the number one essentially. So I like this. There's a pretty strong receiver pocket like this. Ayuk, JSN, Godwin, Pittman. Pittman is a little bit, but I do like that little pocket there. And I'm probably looking at like a later quarterback build, which I wouldn't mind like a Dak. Well, I can't do a Dak and Rodgers thing, but we'll see. See what I end up doing. That isn't too fun. I usually go complete 0 RB at the back end. Yeah, that's what I was going for. I thought about it at least, but I kind of went instead of like grabbing like one of these guys, McLaurin early, I just went with the running back, and I actually think Gibbs is probably my favorite out of those three: the ETN, Gibbs, and Harris. I think I prefer Gibbs to those guys, but usually I would go 0 RB just because it just doesn't feel good. Does not feel good at all. So, but I don't need a tight end, so I got my tight end locked up. I'm really happy I got Andrews there. That was shocking to me. I feel like he doesn't usually fall there. 2-3 turn, Andrews is usually there, and some people like tap him there, but 3-4 turn, I feel like he doesn't go there as much. Like the Lamar guy grabs him too much, or like almost every time. So Mike Williams goes, this guy auto picking already? He could be. He's getting some good values. But I wouldn't want to auto pick this draft. I want to pick it, and if I lose, I lose, but I'd like to pick my own picks, that's for sure. So I'm gonna probably just have to let Hollywood go, and just gonna have to let Hollywood go. Unless I want to just grab Marquise and Gabe. Just jump over this whole spot and just grab Marquise and Gabe. I don't fully hate that. I genuinely do not hate that. Grabbing Gabe and Marquise over any of these guys here. Pittman, Jason, Ayuk. I don't like it much, but I don't hate it. I don't like it a lot, but I don't hate it. Ayuk goes, that sucks. Slowly considering doing it. Oh, Dobbins went. That sucks. I would have definitely taken Dobbins there. Okay. Dameon Pierce. This is tough. All right, that's fine. A little bit more rookie heavy than I would like. I would jump at 2. Yeah, it gets kind of difficult to decide what I want to do. You jump at 2. Yeah, it's a really weird range. Like, there's a lot of like just guys there that you don't really feel very confident in. Like this range, I like more than that range. Like I like this Pickens, Burks, Marquise Brown, Gabe a lot more. But I might be missing out on all of them, which is kind of unfortunate. But my thought process there is I really wanted to get a more solid running back, and Pierce is the guy I ended with. But like I could have gone a different route, but I really needed somebody to kind of lock up my spots a little bit more. Let's see here. All right, there you go. Sorry about that. Okay, let's just change some music up. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to grab. I mean, I could have just grabbed a Gate or something, but I wanted to grab my guy first and then go down and get the actual guy I wanted. But I don't mind JSN. I think JSN is different in the fact, like, different than Hollywood and Gabe because, yeah, that guy Marky should have been gone earlier. He's different than Hollywood and Gabe because, you know, or I guess I'll just take Gabe, but like different in the sense that JSN will be a slow starter, but he could finish just absolutely on fire, and that's, you know, that's what I want on this in this contest. So ultimately, do I feel amazing about it? Do I feel cozy about it? Definitely not, but hopefully I can get one of these this tier because, yeah, I really hope I can get one of Dotson, Gabe, or Traylon here. We'll see what happens. Looks like Javante is going to be a pick here. Madison as well will be in the area. Don't hate Madison either. There's some options here. 6 picks away. Hopefully I can at least get a couple of these guys I want. If not, I'm gonna have to reach down a bit. I would have gone with Gabe. Oh, you would have gone with Gabe. I see. Yeah, I mean, I especially for my build, I agree. But hey, Gabe might fall to you, so he's all yours. He's all yours. Yeah, I like Gabe Davis a lot this year, and doesn't feel good, but I really like taking him this year just because it just feels like the right guy, or feels like he's got a lot of upside. Oh, Gabe went. Damn, Madison goes. Damn, Gabe does. Madison goes. Okay, that's fine. As long as I get one of these 2 receivers, I'll feel much better. But if I don't get either of them, I'm going to be sad, and I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared. Please. Let me get my boy. Yes. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I'm full with that. I'm really happy I got Dotson. I really like Jahan Dotson as well this year. Needed a running back. Yeah. Well, luckily you got Madison. Madison's a great pick there. I like Madison a lot. If Madison was there, I would have took him. But Javante is there, so I'm cool. Javante's another guy I think will rise, and he's young, so if he's actually healthy, he will be the lead back. But he'll cede work to P. Ryan, but he's going to be more efficient if he's actually healthy. So, but P. Ryan is also a good pick in my opinion, just because they will probably like 50-50 split the backfield. MT, okay. Bateman was another guy I liked there a lot, but yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out my receiver situation because I don't feel too great about it. But starting with 2, I guess, is good. So maybe I'll be fine. Dak's coming up. Also have Brandon Cooks I could have got, but not really convinced on the Brandon Cooks type stuff. Conklin late. Elijah went. Everyone I just had in my queue is just gone. All right. Oh, this is the running back cliff, isn't it? Or the receiver clip. Yep, here we are. We made it. I have 4. Not my favorite situation to be in. Did Dak go also? Okay, well. There was that idea. But we have some comfy people here. Noah Fant is kind of like, eh. Love Charbonnet. Fant's fine. I mean, Noah Fant. If they actually use him as the primary tight end, I like Thomas. He's probably crazy, but I feel like he could do something here. Yeah, I mean, if you look back to last year, it's like the first 5 games, he was scorching the earth. I'm pretty sure he was just dominating, like looking like old Michael Thomas. So if he can capture any of that, then he's well worth the pick. But I guess, you know, it's safe to think that he might get hurt again or something. He just doesn't have it anymore. But you know, it's worth the risk. I haven't been taking it too much, but I fully understand anyone picking him personally. That's a very justifiable pick. Can't go him. Can't go JMO. Not going Juju either. So right here, I'm like Lazard, just for correlation's sake. Like, do I just lock up my the jet stack? I mean, I guess. Might be a 3-quarterback build here. 3-quarterback build with 2 tight ends. Fantasy game bad news. He started rookie over him at the end of the year. Yeah, I do not feel good about Fant. I just was trying to find some stacks for Seattle late, and there really isn't anything. So, I'm not really trying to get Fant here. I'm not really trying to get Geno at this point, but I might have to. I like DJ. I honestly like Daniel Jones because you could stack him late with all like. Well, he's gone, but I did like Daniel Jones because you can stack him late. I mean, I think I just grab my quarterback and yeah, I just grab this now. Yeah, that's probably my first Rodgers share. Trained calf. Okay, well, that's fine. Hopefully Rodgers still's got another year in him. Hopefully Rodgers has a year in him. I hear you on the Fan thing, though. My main thought is that if you can get a tight end to stack with, you can. But I do not like, because I remember playing like Fant and DFS, and like they had like 3 tight ends on the field, and it's just like, why? They had Parkinson on there, like it's just like, what are they doing? So he's not a fun click. That's why he's going pick 200 for sure. So I actually don't mind calling click. 100 points. I mean, 100 points is pretty nice for my tight end too. So I got to find some receiver values that I like because I just do not like my receivers. Like they're fine, but I feel pretty good at running back right now with the guys that I have. Could always do the Green Bay thing. Don't have any Arizona guys. Don't have any Saints. Kendricks coming up. It's almost Kendrick season, man. I like Howell late as well. Kenny Pickett's not really on was a possibility here. I kind of just like star the guys like I'm kind of like remotely interested in. Like Russ, I'm actually very interested in Russ here because I can go Javonte and Mims, or even like Patrick or something late. Like I really might like that. Week 9. It's probably a 3-quarterback build. You guys' favorite? Mingo is my favorite wide receiver rookie this year for value. Right now, he's your favorite value, or like earlier in the season? Because right now, I feel like he's fine. But you know, when he was got like 150, I feel like I was taking him every time I could. But now he's like 120, and like kind of cooled off on him a little bit. Did you grab Mingo? He did. Okay, yeah. Yeah, right now I'm like kind of cooling on him, but I did. He was like my favorite pick of everything. You know, just like a week, last couple of weeks. I'm hearing good things about him, so as long as they don't get another receiver, like he has a path to being the one, and he seems like they like him a lot. So you know that should mean something. A lot of people are worried he's like not going to be good, but I don't really care. Like, I mean, I care if he's good or not, but I'm not gonna like. You don't know if he's good until he plays. So I'm not really gonna worry about that at all right now. So I personally like him, and I've been taking Rashid Rice a good amount too. Okay, OBJ at 130. Nico Collins. Did Russ go? He did go. He went early. Yeah, he did. He's got Judy, though. Actually, I was really excited to take Russ, which is kind of a gross thing to think about, but I was excited to take Russ. Could do the Conklin thing or the Laporta thing and take Goff. I mean, Goff could be fun. I mean, I would have preferred to have another option, but Goff could be fun with Gibbs because Gibbs is going to be the pass catcher. And then I got the tight end. That could be fun. Especially early in the season. It could be interesting. If they don't get anyone else, it could be really fun. Maybe that's who I'm going to go for here. Wait, Goff is gone, isn't he? I was setting up a Detroit stack I was going to get Goff, and he's just gone. Man, they're really starving the beast at quarterback. I'll take Rashee Rice. Are you kidding me? Rashee Rice and Kendra. I mean, Pierce is good too. There's a better chance that. Kendra, and then, ooh, this is tough. This is tough. Whatever, I'll go Rashee Rice. I like Rashee Rice. Same concept as Mingo. Second round draft capital. Second round draft capital. On the Chiefs. Maybe he's better than Sky Moore. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Seems like some Justin Ross love is happening too, so really don't know what they're gonna do. Love the Everett pick. Absolutely love the Everett pick. I've been much higher on Herbert recently, and I just love taking Everett. I feel like I haven't got him very much, but I really like taking Everett. The Jawan Everett start, tight end, solid. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm doing for the rest of my quarterbacks. I mean, I know what one of them will probably be, but otherwise, kind of up in the air of what I want to do. So I don't mind doing something with Houston, maybe. Be a Singletary, Mechie, Stroud, or a Woods. Something like that. They say they want Rice to replace Valdez. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope they do. Shouldn't be too difficult to replace what MVS did. MVS is good. I mean, he's fine. But I think that a rookie can probably take over his job, I would imagine. I feel better at receiver now, and I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good all across the board. I think my tight end, my quarterback is my biggest worry right now, which is not a fun situation to be in. Jalen Warren's gone. Let's see, I'll be at 157. Trying to see what kind of quarterback stacks I can. Jaden Reed's already gone. I'm pretty sure he went really early, right? Yeah, he went early. Yeah. I scooped him up quick. Last year was terrible for him. Yeah, he had one game the whole season that he actually did, realistically anything of relevance. Yeah, I'm not too high on MVS. I take him on my home stacks, but I'm not high on MVS by any means. That's for sure. I feel like it pieces together decently. The only thing I worry about is like my early points might be really bad just because of the amount of rookies I have. But you know, if I get enough steam late, then I suppose it doesn't matter in that case. Oh man. Oh, the Carmichael Thomas. And I got Jawan too. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's tough. Tough scenes. Unstack Jordan Love. Anybody? I could go Jordan Love Musgrave. Oh man. I'm just gonna have to kick down the curb at this point. I'm just gonna Shark goes as well. Yeah, I think that's. I'm just gonna do this. I'm getting very queasy looking at Aaron Rodgers only in there. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and then I'll go like do the Musgrave thing maybe. Car keyed up. Yeah, I did. No, don't worry about it, dude. Make your team for you. I did have car keyed up. I was just trying to figure out like a back stack I could do, and I was like really getting jumbled of what I wanted to do. I'm gonna grab. Is Mechie gone? What is happening? Oh, you're getting all the guys I like. No wonder. Great minds think alike, you know. Okay. Great minds for sure. All right, let's see. We got looking at this got some Luke Musgrave stuff. Been substacking Saints lately. Usually, yeah, I do because I get a lot of Kendre. I sometimes like go for Carr. Sometimes I don't. I mean, sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. But I definitely don't mind looking for it or trying to get it. This is the time when I'd love to take Jaden Reed, but he gone. What I want to do here is just kind of getting. Trying to decide what I want to do here. I might just play the. Well, yeah, I don't even know. What am I even doing? Oh, that was an ill-advised pick. It's fine. It's fine, but not fine at the same time. Musgrave could be an absolute zero, but I'm picking Mark Andrews as my fourth pick. So, I can't really like complain too much about that. I'm just gonna have to grab some like points. Just gonna have to grab some points here. Dang it. Took my Chuba. Okay. Conklin. Love Conklin, so you can get this here. Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah, he was pretty good last year too. Well, actually, like maybe 2 years ago. But he's always really been solid, like wherever he's at. So I feel like at this point, Jordan Love's just there to be there. I don't need to take Musgrave. If Musgrave is the person that hurts me, then I'm okay with that. Awful lot of the rookie receivers this year. Which ones do you like? Do you like Mingo? Do you like any other ones? I'm honestly a fan of just taking shots on all of them, and just kind of seeing what happens. That's me though. Can I go 3-5-9-2? How many picks do I have left? 17 and 18. Last two picks. 3-5-8-2 would be okay. I missed them so many times last year. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Jets quarterbacks. Oh yeah, you shouldn't have a problem getting missed that much this year. So yeah, I'm hoping the Jets are just absolute monsters at offense this year. If that's the case, then I'm looking good here. Really don't know if I want to do this last running back pick though. I'm taking one running back and a quarterback. Just don't know what running back flyer I like the most. There's no one on. I mean, I'm not taking Chris Rodriguez. You kidding me? I like Malik. Keontae is okay. One of these two guys are good. Not really on Deuce. On Zach Evans. Gus Bus is pretty solid. All right, so let's kind of look through this running backs here. I got Damian Pierce, will hopefully be my workhorse. I think Gibbs kind of like up and down. Javonte might be out for a little bit, so yeah, I really need some help at running back. The question is, do I want to go like just forget about the tight ends or forget about the third quarterback and just go like just grab two running backs, grab like Dwayne McBride and Gus or something? That way Knox falls to you. Did he? Oh no, he went 197. Wow, that's a nice value. Knox. I think Knox is a better pick than Kincaid personally. That's just me, but I actually like Knox more than Kincaid at this point. I think Rodgers. I'm betting on the Jets to do this good. I don't need Sam Allen. Then don't get me wrong, I love Sam Allen, but I need more running backs now. Like Gibbs is great. Javonte might be hurt for a couple weeks, and if Javonte's hurt for a couple weeks, relying on Kendre and Pierce and Gibbs as my running backs is just not enough. So I'm just need to grab some more people. Definitely tight end one. Yeah, I think so too. And I think Kincaid could definitely jump over him, but I think Kincaid is mispriced by a lot. I mean, I might just take the risk of Malik Davis and Ty Chandler or Dwayne McBride. I mean, these could just be zeros. That's the thing, but I'll go Dwayne McBride. Probably a little bit too many rookies on this team. That's just sometimes I get warped up in it. I mean, yeah, if I'm betting on Rodgers to do this good, if Rodgers isn't good, this team is dead. Ty Chandler sneaky good. Oops. Honestly, I think they're both the same bet. Honestly, wouldn't mind getting both of them, but yeah, I think Ty Chandler and McBride are the same bet. And Ty Chandler's been like a special teams guy, so maybe he'll just retain that role. But I think Dwayne McBride is a good like running back, which there's obviously tons of good running backs, but probably Ty Chandler's more versatile, so that might give him a better chance to get the job. But I've been taking both of them. And I think Malik Davis is pretty clearly, like not clearly, but I just have a feeling he's the backup for there. I mean, there's probably other things I could have gone like I could have done that. Like probably should have done Josh Kelly instead of Dwayne McBride. Josh Kelly's a much better pick. Kind of forgot about him. So not my favorite draft I've done. H.E. Perry, was he always on the Saints, or did he get drafted to them, or did they pick him up or something? I didn't know he went to the Saints. Fun draft. Things I need for this team to work. I already made a big bet on the Jets, so I kind of feel fine just taking two quarterbacks. And Jordan Love, I'm expecting to take a leap, so he'll be there for me and hopefully, be good. I don't have him stacked up, unfortunately, but he's there. I don't have as much correlation as I would like either, but that's fine. Not my favorite draft, but I'm never comfortable at the end of the draft, so it's good to get practice at 12. Sean Tucker is the guy. I like the way receivers turned out. I feel pretty comfortable with Lamb, Wilson, Dotson, Lazard, JSN, Rashid Rice, Mims, Wandale. Feel pretty good about it. Really just like Bryce. Slow watch the Tides against Georgia. Will change your mind about him. I will. I'll look into it more. Maybe it is Ty Chandler, but I'm willing to take the bet on both of them because it's a last round pick, so I'm gonna be sprinkling in shares of both of them. But I've been pretty high on McBride. I probably should just take some more Chandler, just because like it doesn't cost anything for you to do both, and whoever it ends up being, it could be both. Like they could both be pretty good or be like usable, but it'll likely be one that will be like the backup for Madison if Cook's gone. Let's see this one. Let me see your team is. Get the Mahomes, Derek Carr, Eckler, Madison, Damien Harris, Leonard Fournette, Sean Tucker, D-Hop, Kirk, Tony, Johnson, Thomas, Mingo, Mechie, Palmer. A lot of guys I like there. Jawan, Everett. Yeah, I like the Saints stack personally. They love him there. Minnesota. Chandler, yeah, I know he's fast. He's like he does like some special teams. I know that for a fact. No, I don't know if they have Kenny if they have Kenne still or not, but I like your kind of like your receivers a decent amount, even though the capital wasn't as much, but getting Hopkins, and if he ends up going to the Chiefs, that's pretty sick. Getting Hopkins Mahomes stack set up. And I do like the Saints stack. Like in any way you do it, if you do Olave, I like the Saints stack. I think Carr's going to be good this year, so I'm a fan of that. Things I would do differently on my draft. I feel okay about it. It's definitely not like my comfort zone where I went, but I'm fine with Love and Rodgers. It's kind of funny how I ended up with those two guys. Kenne special team guys. Okay, gotcha. Kenne is definitely special teams. I do wish I got like a better stack set up for my second quarterback, but outside, like I wanted to get Goff maybe, go that route, but I feel fine about it. If Javonte is healthy quick, I feel pretty good about this running back room, just because Javonte and Pierce should be my workhorses. Gibbs, we're going to have tons of ceiling games, and the Kendre definitely has an option, but I kind of need to run pure on either Jahmyr Gibbs just being a stud from day one, or Kendre getting like extra work early. The main reason I picked Kendre is because I think he'll end up like playing early in the season and maybe like keeping the job. So that's kind of my hope with him. So if he does that, then I feel much better about this, but it could easily go bad. Like it could go bad really, really quickly with this team, which is, it's fine, but it's scary. It's scary to think about. Receivers, I feel fine about. I feel like I have more than enough capital at receiver. Kind of wish I got more correlation, like I said, but I feel fine about it. I could have got like Cedric Tillman or something. Tight end, feel great about. Always love getting Mark Andrews. I think he's fine. Corbett's the pass. You would be an uphill battle there. Yeah. Like I'm gonna be going to battle with Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers versus Mahomes, but then again, I should be beating people at receiver with Lamb and Wilson, but that's just the real question. Yeah, the real question marks on my team is like, can Gibbs get it done and pay off his capital? How long is Javonte going to take to get back? And who's the backup in Minnesota and Dallas? Probably not my favorite picks to pick right now. They're fine, but it gets kind of scary because you're just like risking yourself just having a 0 in your lineup the whole entire season. But you know, it's okay. Like you could afford a 0 in your lineup as long as they're not like your third pick or something. But so could be off Javonte. There's a lot of I was off Javonte too until they've been reporting like he's gonna be good to go, and he's super young, so I imagine he'll be able to get healthy quick. But kind of the same bet we're making on Breece Hall, even though like he's more hurt than Breece Hall. Dallas is adding Fournette there most likely. I hope not. I hope not. But yeah, they could resign Zeke or grab Fournette, something like that. So yeah, not the bets I want to make on a $50 draft personally, but I'll survive. Either way, it was a fun draft. I'm gonna do a big dog for sure later in the season. Hopefully, I don't get hopefully I can get like a better quarterback, not get pushed out of quarterback that fast. But you know, this team is kind of like, are the Jets going to be really good? If they are, this team has a chance. If they're not good, if their offense is bad, I'm dead in the water. And I'm okay with that because I'm okay with taking the bet on the Jets. I don't really like making the bet on Rodgers, but I'm okay with making the bet on the Jets being good and their offense being good. So, because if they're good, then this team has a chance. You know, obviously assuming Mark Andrews doesn't do bad, but yeah, there's definitely, you know, it's not as safe as I would like. I mean, it's not okay. You don't have to go safe route, but yeah, I could talk about this stuff for hours, man. But definitely uncomfortable at running back. But I've made it work before. Just have to see what happens. But I do need things to go my way in a big way with Kendre and Javonte and Gibbs. So that's a tough needle to thread. So if I had to rate this draft out of 10, probably like a 6 personally. Just doesn't feel great. Makes me a little queasy, but maybe that's a good sign. Sometimes being uncomfortable is good, but it makes me feel a little bit queasy. But let's see here. So I want to rip another draft. I think I'm gonna rip another draft. I'm gonna do a Best Ball Mania, and then I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna rip a BBM. Or I could do like a DK one. No, I'll rip a BBM draft. Gotta get this taste out of my mouth from that draft. The Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love taste. Doing a slow draft right now. Trying to think of what I'm doing here. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a draft. I'll do one more. Do a BBM. Maybe I'll do another Chow Chow by the end. Nah, I'll probably just do one Chow Chow because I'm gonna do some big dogs when the season gets along. But right now, probably like after training camp would be like when I'd want to do like a big dog draft. Oh, fresh into a new BBM lobby. Let's do it. I appreciate you hanging out, Christopher. Good draft though. I kind of liked your team, so hopefully we end up on the top of the leaderboard. I'm not feeling too confident in my draft personally, so but I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but it doesn't feel great. No, I won't lie about that. I'll watch some NBA basketball after this. See what's going on here. Figured I might as well do a little bit of a longer stream today. Kind of enjoy it. It's a long weekend we got going on. Plus, I don't have much BBM like drafts on stream because I'm doing a lot of them like cardio. So I would rather do it this way. Kind of get a double draft in. Plus, man, that Chow Chow draft was just wasn't horrible, but just I should have took Kelly over one of Malik Davis or McBride. Probably grabbed a quarterback earlier, or just not Jordan Love. I could grab like Howell instead, but Jordan Love could be good. But like I said, that team is just bet on the Jets. I need Conklin to be good. I need Wilson to be great. This year's going to be a fun one. I see the Chargers. I'm so amped for the season already. Almost like 3 months away. Almost 3 months away about. Yeah. So it's on the way. It's coming. I remember last year thinking 3 months is a long time, but it's not that long. Plus, when preseason starts, then it's like, oh, it's here. So, yeah, I've been loading up on Herbert too. So I'm with you there. And I've been getting a lot of Herbert shares. I think he's going to be really good. A lot of people I watch also really agree. A lot of like podcasts I listen to, they all agree as well. So I think he could be very, very good. Two spots left. I'm gonna get some food for my dog here. Hold on. Here we go. Looks like I'm at the end of the draft again. What do you know? No Jefferson shares for me yet. Number 12 again. Come on, man. Sad. That's all right. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Pete the Freezer, I recognize. I've seen him a lot. Okay. Good old 12 spot. Car 199 in the Chow last night. Oh, you've done a couple Chows. Yeah, I'm debating if I want to do another one. I kind of want to. If I do, I will be on stream. And how full is that draft? It is 23% full. Yeah, maybe next week if it's not full, I might jump in another one. We'll see. And then stream it as well. Shit, maybe I'll just do it like, yeah. Well, I might do another one of those. It's pretty fun. I like that contest, and I like the structure a lot. Just the fact that like the finals or the semifinals and the quarterfinals are like 8-team leagues, and you just get top 2 and you advance. Seems pretty fun. 30 picks plus 80 play. Yeah, it's always a good feeling. Always a good feeling seeing that. Always a good feeling. I'm with you. Kelsey at 3. Interesting. Yeah, man, getting a good ADP is a good feeling. Great feeling. All right, let's see. My dream is that one of Steph, Diggs, AJ Brown falls to 12 or 11. Yeah, 12. I'm gonna have to check my BBM exposures. I feel like I don't have much of like any of the top 3 guys, but I've only done like 10. So once I do more, I'm sure I'll get some more. All right, excuse me. Why is AJ so high? I think he's decently made. Garrett Wilson was at 9. That's crazy. I think he's pretty well priced. I think it could be better, but I don't hate his price. I do like him. Yeah, I'm sure you like him. Honestly, that's how I feel about a lot of people. Like a lot of people up here, like just doesn't feel right. Whatever. Gonna have some fun. Amon-Ra Waddle start. How many people are doing that? I think AJ Brown's like just depends. Like I think Hurts is going to continue to be amazing. He's the only thing about him is like you could almost make the argument that Devontae Smith is better than him because he pretty much was like a lot of the season last year. Well, a lot of the weeks Smith was outplaying him. So I think they're just both amazing. But it's a tough price to pay when you're looking at Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and AJ Brown all going in the first 3 rounds. Oh, almost like the first 2 rounds, yeah. Yeah, Hurts, Smith, and AJ Brown all go in the first 2 rounds, essentially. So it's a big price to play. JT went 18. This is tough. The thing is when you get like the first 5 picks, you're able to get Paul or Jacobs or Mondre coming back to you. Sometimes Chubb. I don't get that. I get just some crap. I just get not crap, but like I just get some players that just don't seem fun. Gee, Matthew kind of is really good. So yeah, it's kind of I feel like it's like that in a lot of offenses, unfortunately. I feel that way about San Francisco a lot. It's like, man, like I like Deebo, but like he might have a week like every 2 weeks. It might be every 3 weeks he might have a week that's usable. It's like, yeah, it just gets a little it's a little meh when you kind of look at it and you're kind of trying to figure out who you want to pick more. Not a comfy pick. But I do like the San Francisco stack in general. But yeah, when I'm staring it down, I'm like, man, like none of these guys are interesting because it's gonna be all of them. But I like super stacking the San Francisco because then it's just like, oh, whoever goes off this week, I have them. I like getting like a CMC Kittle Ayuk or a CMC Debo or a Debo Ayuk Kittle. Like I like stacking them up like that. You think they're going to sign someone for sure? I know I think they might ride with what they have. Like they have Rojo, Malik Davis, and what's his name? Deuce Vaughn, which I don't really think is a workhorse, or obviously not a workhorse, but I think that they might ride with them. I don't know. But I think there's a good chance they just sign Zeke back. Just get Zeke back on their team. I don't know if they've like openly said that they don't want him anymore, but I could see them just getting Zeke. Grabbing Zeke again. Higgins, Chase, Hurts, Kelsey, McCaffrey, CMC, or McCaffrey, CMC. Mahomes, McCaffrey. Said the same name twice. I'm betting Fournette lands there or Zeke. Okay. I'm with you on the Zeke thing. I've never heard the Fournette, but I mean, there's a lot of free agents that are going to blow up some backfields. Like if Hunt signs anywhere, if Fournette signs anywhere, if Zeke signs somewhere, it's going to like really shake up the backfield and like their prices. So definitely something to think about. Josh Jacobs goes. Yeah, it's like I'm missing this boat of just awesome running backs, and then I'm stuck. But I mean, yeah, I think I just go the 0 RB here. Like I'm gonna lean into it this time, just go full 0 RB. Yeah, for sure. Could take D-Hop too. Is there a chance D-Hop goes to the Packers, maybe? I think he's going to the AFC, like one of the top teams of the AFC. Drafting the vets while they're cheap at the end. Who are you targeting? Like you're talking about like the Fournette, Hunt type people, or you mean like Robert Woods type people? I talk about the unsigned players. I've done that in some 0 RB builds, just like throw on like Fournette or something at the end of the draft. He's signed somewhere, you're looking good. See what I get. See who falls to me. Obviously, I'll take them if they're there, but they're not going to be. They're not going to be there. Fournette, mostly some Zeke, 0 Hunt. Yeah, I haven't taken any Hunt. Well, actually, I have, but I think most of the Hunt I took was like pre-draft. And I haven't taken any Zeke, and I've taken a couple shares of Fournette, I believe. So, but man, I just want to get some top picks at BBM. I don't think I have any Chase or Jefferson exposure in BBM yet. D-Book goes. Brees Hall goes. Come on, leave it for me. Leave me it. Let me have it. You need a receiver. You need a receiver. You don't need a quarterback or a tight end. You don't need either. Some guys called the Hunt decline less. Dang it! Dang it, man. Oh, this guy. The bane of my existence, man. Getting Lamar and Andrews at the 3-4 turn would have just revitalized me completely. I would have been so hype. That's fine. Whatever. Some guys called the Hunt decline last season. He lost a step. Yeah, I think Hunt looked bad last year, towards the end of the year. So I'm not a fan of Hunt. I'm not in on the Hunt this year at all. Back to Mark Andrews. That's fine. Man, that would have been awesome if I could have got Amon-Ra, Waddle, Andrews, Lamar. Not that you couldn't have done that like early on, but it would have been pretty fun because you really can't do it this time. Herbert time. Oof, it might be. Maybe not anymore. I didn't grab the guys. But who's your preferred Herbie stack? You like getting Keenan Allen and QJ? You like in Keenan, Mike, and Palmer, Everett? Who's your ideal Charger stack? Yeah, I've done the Charger stack a lot, so I kind of wanted to switch it up. So I went Judy this time instead. I think Judy's really good. Judy should be the clear one, and he's damn good. So Judy's a good player. Big on the scary Terry thing. Fields, DJ Gibbs. Okay. Eckler, Everett, Palmer is my favorite stack. Okay, so what you just did last draft then, but you didn't. You had Carr and Mahomes. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Okay. Eckler, Everett, Palmer. Yeah, Eckler might just do exactly what he did last year. So good at catching passes and everything. Everett, I absolutely love Everett. Palmer, I'm not too sold on, but I like him as a last round pick. But Everett, I'm very high on Everett as well. I think being the top 10 in the team is very valuable. So I believe in Kellen Moore. I hope so. I'm hoping Herbert comes through this year. Herbert is elite quarterback in my opinion. What does this guy do? He got 2. Hurts, Allen, Kelsey. Is this guy auto picking? He must be. No, he picked Kelsey. He's doing some interesting stuff though. I'm curious how he ends up his team. I think he's just trying some new stuff. I think he drafts a lot, so he's trying some new strats. So this guy got this is what I wanted to do like a couple drafts ago. The Higgins, Chase, Burrow. Man, that's what I like to do. Oof. Do you want to play much more, in my opinion? It's abysmal. It's wide open. Yeah, Mike Williams is a beast at contested catches. So QJ, yeah, QJ has a very risky profile. So, but he also has a very like high potential, which is, I guess that's why he's being drafted where he is. But yeah, he could be really bad. Like he could be a guy that literally ends up just not in the league, essentially. Like maybe not in the league, but just like barely playing. It's Herbie. But yeah, there's a lot of red flags with his profile. A lot of people auto drafting QBs right now, or at least it feels like they are. I guess he needed him. But I don't know about taking Mahomes and Herbert on the same team. That might be a little too much. That's curious that you. So Palmer is the guy. Okay, so yeah, if you're fading QJ, Palmer is probably the guy you want to take instead. That makes sense. You're 2-3 type. Honestly, I think he's like he either breaks out at the end of this year or the beginning of next year, or he's done. I mean, I guess, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams will eventually not be there. Do you have any teams you're a fan of, by the way? I'm a Bucks fan personally, but I'm not like taking a lot of Bucks in, my. Actually, I take a good amount of Godwin and Evans, but just curious. I don't really, like I know my brother takes a lot of Ravens. He likes the Ravens, but it sounds like you just kind of like do whatever you want with your exposures and just kind of pick the guys you like, which is my preferred. That's what I do also. So I like that strategy. Sadly, a Cowboys fan. Oh man. Oh man. Well, that's good. It's good to hear what you think about the Cowboys situation. If I'm a Cowboys fan, so it's good to hear a perspective from a Cowboys fan about like what you think their backfield's going to be like. Torture. I'm on the Dallas news for sure. Paul is getting help 100%. Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind when I'm taking late round flyers on Dallas running backs, and maybe advise against doing that now. It's probably a seven receiver build. Okay, so see if I can wrap my brain around this. So I think Marquise Brown is probably going to be settling in like the fourth round. I think he's going to settle in the fourth round. Probably can't make this team. Yeah, it'd be weird to have this. It'll be hard to have this combo, I think. Like I'm getting pretty unique with my combos here. And I don't think I'm sacrificing too many points because Marquise is obviously going to jump all these guys, and Gabe was a higher pick than all these guys also last year, so I don't hate it. Can Gabe beat Mike Evans? Sure. Can Gabe beat Jordan Addison? I guess. Darius Toney? Who knows? Pickens, Burks, Deontay? Yes, he can absolutely beat them. Can he beat Dotson? Yes. He beat Lockett? That's a scary one. Just trap Pollard later when he's in the summer. Cool with that. I'm big on Pollard. I love Tony Pollard. So if you think he's gonna be cheaper, then I might hold on him a little bit more. I'm all about getting like values like when you can. Well, of course, that's kind of the point of the channel, but like getting closing line value, I'm huge on. So always open to grabbing some closing line values. Get Madison. All right. Let's see what we want to do here. At quarterback, we could go the Tua route. We can go for DJ. We can go for Goff. We can go for Russ. Yeah. Should I be good? Maybe. I think one of Bryce Young or Stroud would be good. I mean, maybe both of them will end up being good, but I think it's worth taking the shot that like one of them elevates their offense, and all their pieces are cheap, especially Houston. Like if you take Houston stack, if you take the Stroud stack with Mechie or whoever you like that's going to be insane because you're taking Stroud, who's going to outdo his ADP, and then you're taking Nico Collins, who's going to also outdo their ADP, and then you're taking whoever else that you want. And if they end up being better than expected, they're going to just destroy those ADPs, like absolutely obliterate them. So I'm a fan of taking Stroud, but I'm also very willing to take large risks in these kind of tournaments. So I'm not afraid to play risky, even if it means I lose. I'm okay with that because I want to get paid off the most when I win, or when I'm not trying to be dumb about it, but I'm willing to take big risks because I just think that that's the best way to reach the top of leaderboards in these kind of tournaments. But if you're playing a higher stake, kind of you want to be risky, but maybe not as crazy on risk averse. Just because you're playing too risky in that, you don't need to be that crazy to win. If you want to win Best Ball Mania, you have to really pull out all the stops to try to give yourself an edge. And maybe you don't have to do that to win, but I think trying different things that could give you a small advantage is always worth it. Considering Stroud for 3 QBB, it's only a Geno Russ Stroud type build. Yeah. See, I'm with you there. I'm not taking Stroud. Well, I would take Stroud on a 2 quarterback build if I took an elite guy like Hurts, Allen, Mahomes, Lamar. But otherwise, he's going on a 3 quarterback build. So I agree. I was gonna say, if you're gonna let me get T-Lot 78, I'll just take. If you're gonna let me get T-Lot 84, I'm just gonna take him. I don't even care. I'll figure it out later. I'll take him. You kidding me? And if I can get one of these receivers, I'll grab them, and then I'm gonna grab either Akers or Madison. So hopefully I can get 2 of these top 4 starred players. If that goes, let's put a different song on. By 2. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I really was hoping I could get Burks there. This guy is really taking everything I want right before I can get him. Yeah, that was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why, but sorry about that. I get the Bills-Bengals game played out last year where we concrete on how top 2 quarterbacks are in this tourney. Concrete on how top 2. Yeah, I tend to agree. Yeah, I mean, that would have changed a lot. Would have changed a lot last year, for sure. I think you could piece it together either way. But you still want to get guys like a quarterback that could get you a lot of points. But I think this year, especially, I think the tight ends are the biggest factor. Tight ends, and then like running back versus receiver, like the shift, I guess, of like receivers going higher in the drafts and running backs going lower. I think that shift is going to play like a big impact on it. I think tight ends can be a big impact because I think people are very sold on the fact that 3 late tight ends is like one of the best ways to go. But I agree in a sense, but I think that, you know, just as easily elite tight end could be very important, like just as important as elite quarterback could be this year. And the only like price that's actually being affected is like Kelsey and, you know, the quarterbacks are being clearly like pushed up the board because of the importance. And I agree, they were mispriced last year. Like Hurts, Mahomes, all those guys were very mispriced last year. So I tend to agree with you there. Schultz got to the finals 2 years ago. Yeah, he was a late tight end too. And the thing about late tight end is like there's going to be guys that you want. There's always going to be guys that you want, but you know, you have to find the guy. You have to. If you don't find him, then you're not going to get paid off in that way, I guess. So yeah, I think. But I guess it's the difference. You're not paying as much capital, and you kind of have 3 bullets to hope that he was undrafted in camp. Yeah, that was crazy. The Schultz thing was awesome 2 years ago. I don't think I drafted that much that year, but that was interesting. Yeah, I've been drafting. I mean, I didn't draft the first year. I started drafting the second year. I did a little bit, and then last year I did the most. And then this year I'm gonna do probably as much as I did last year, if not more. That was a good year for me. Oh yeah, I bet if you're taking a good amount of Schultz late, you were looking a-okay. Okay, so how do I want to make this work? The way I prefer to make this work is getting one of the I need these top guys. I need them. I need like one of them. And then I'm gonna get Russ. Daniel Jones is my quarterback, probably. So Javonte goes. That's fine. This guy's doing the same thing as me. He's doing a 0 RB build. So we're fighting for the same guys, so I'm not going to let him get him. Was that the year Blake Jarwin got hurt? I'm trying to think. So the Blake Jarwin got hurt like in the week 1 or something? Dylan Harris and Jamal are good picks. I like Dylan and Harris a lot. I'm not too big on Jamal, but I like Dylan and Harris a lot. Does Dylan go? Dylan's still there. Yeah, I'm pretty big on Dylan and Harris. Samaje for sure. Yeah, if you don't like P-Rod, if you don't like Javonte, you're definitely on P-Rod. Turn this up a tiny bit. All right. A lot of Samaje's RB3. I think I do too. I think I have a lot of Samaje. Yeah, I was taking him a lot, especially he was at like 130. I took a lot of him, and I think there's a good chance he goes back down to that range. Fingers are crossed right now that I get 2 of these guys. Fingers are crossed. Please. I need 2 of 3 of them. That's what I want. 2 of the 3. I don't want to have to take a chain. Okay, well, I'm getting 1 of the 3. I'm getting 2 of the 3. Beautiful. See if this guy snipes me again. This guy's been the bane of my existence. Took my Lamar, my 4th round Lamar. Cook's going to Miami. You're taking Cook. You're taking Cook to Miami. Okay, okay. If you think Cook goes to Miami, then you do not want any of those running backs. A lot of people. I've been on the same boat on the Cook Miami thing. I think Harris is better than him. Yeah, 100%. Singletary is better than or Harris is better than Singletary. 1,000,000%. I can say that with utmost confidence. Oh, Cook's from Miami? I see. I didn't know that. Actually, yeah, maybe I did. Dalvin Cook. Yeah, I'm certain Dalvin Cook's gone from Minnesota. So I think, yeah, Chandler or McBride are going to be a good pick. Because Madison's good, but is he... he's going to move up for sure. But the question is, where is he going to end up, and where are the other 2 running backs going to end up? Dwayne McBride and Chandler, and who's going to be the guy? Let me put a different song on here. Okay. The thing about Geno is, like, if you don't get any of those receivers your first time, if you're going to play Chief, why not play at home? Hey, man, I like your ideas, man. I'm picking up what you're putting down. If these things happen, then I'm going to be like, it's the smartest person alive. I'm going to keep an eye on it. If I see Fournette going to the Cowboys, I'm going to be thinking, man, you were right. Same with Cook to Miami. I was pretty surprised that they didn't pick up a running back earlier, but they did grab one. So maybe they're content with the 3 guys they have, but there's a chance that they aren't, and they're just like, I'm gonna grab something else, or they want to pick up a cheap running back. So it seems like the audio resets when I switch songs. That's kind of strange. Chig. A lot of blue guys here. Blue team. Here goes Damian Harris. What other late round running backs I like here? Gibson I love. He's going to be gone, though. Not that high on McKinnon. This is when I probably want to take. I kind of wish I took a Jameson Williams, but probably when I want to take Laporta if I'm going to go that route. But I don't think I'm going to go that route. I think I'm going to go somewhere else. I didn't know if I asked you yet, Christopher. Are you who's your guy on who's your guy in Chicago? Who's your favorite running back? Those guys. Miami's in win now mode for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Tua's healthy. They're wheels up. They're just trying to win. I agree. I would agree with you. So this guy's auto drafting. He just grabbed Geno Smith. Interesting. Yeah, I mean they need to start winning games. They need to win now. So here I'm either going one of these running backs with my hopefully quarterback stack. For Roshan, but not by a lot. Okay. So you like Roshan over the other two, just, not convincingly. Okay. Okay. I'm Herbert just because of last year, but I don't know how to feel personally about it all. Like I don't have a good read on it at all. I could see any of them being relevant, and I think only one of them is going to be relevant personally. I'm not sure, but that's how it feels. It feels like literally one of them is going to be relevant, and the rest of them are just going to be there, just playing, just playing ball. So I'm cool to take a bet against Eckler here. Eckler misses a game or two. Josh Kelly could get there late. I don't mind that. I could also take Palmer late. Bet against QJ a little bit. Probably split most of the year. Yeah, it could be that. And if it is that, then it's gonna be a wash. Like none of them are gonna be worth taking. It'll just be gross. It'll be a very gross spot. Like you'll just be sitting there like, man, like none of these running backs are useful. And Fields is taking all the touchdowns. That's a little more than likely feel like. Just be a Kyler team, I guess. I'm only taking Kyler ball enough. And he's got a Stroud. He's probably gone by now, right? Yeah. He only went 2 right away. Could do the Bryce Young, Chark, Chuba, Hurst, any of those guys there. Just kind of like feeling through my late round stacks right now. I kind of like to do that. I don't have any other options here. Herbert had one big busted play that changed like you'll see after that. I didn't see anything special. I think he was rated pretty high. Like I think he had some juice. I think he really had juice, like truly. But I do remember that play you're referring to. I think he has some juice. But I also think Roshan probably has a lot of juice too. Pretty sure Roshan was sitting behind Bijan, and every time he played, he was good. So probably has a lot. He seemed like a pretty good player. I don't like the way this guy's team ended up. I know this guy drafts a lot, so I'm not gonna question it, but I still don't like it. I imagine they're just trying different stuff. It's like, I guess I'm gonna win at quarterback and tight end, and you're just gonna have to try to beat me there. I guess if you hit the parlay of running backs and receivers that you need, I guess it could be fine. All right, so I'm either going to Jaden Reed, Shroud, and then I got like Kyler Murray or something. I mean, that's only if they're falling to me though. Yeah, like if it comes back to me, I'm gonna take Love and Reed if the option's there. If not, I'm probably just taking like I need more running backs. So Kyler's gone anyways. So I could always do the Shaheed thing. So that's live again. I can do the Carr Shaheed, I can do the Love Reed. Or I'm just gonna be grabbing Jalen Warren and what do I mean? I don't know. It's kind of as far as I can think of. Why she's making completely dead. Yes, that's the way I feel as well. But you know, I know that guy's a volume drafter, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm sure they're just trying different strategies. I'm sure that's not the way they like optimally want to draft. So, but then again, I'm not gonna tell anyone how to draft. If they want to like know my opinions, I'll give it to them. But you know, end of the day, there's tons of different ways to make your teams work on this. But there's tons of ways to like really put yourself behind the 8 ball, like having 4 quarterbacks in round 13. But this guy's auto picking, so. The thing is, I'm not gonna get Mims. I'm gonna miss out on Mims. Yeah, that's rough. I can only get one of the guys I want. You guys get Tim Patrick late too. Just a fact. Yeah. Hey, I'm with you. I think you don't pick a receiver fast, you're gonna be dead quick. Like just straight up. How do I want to play this? Okay, he takes Jaden Reed. This guy is just rude. This guy's just rude. Just so rude. Man. Okay. All right. Definitely taking Mims for sure. Is there anyone back here? I got the Shroud thing set up. Probably gonna have to go Bryce Young. He's gone also. Hoo-wee. All right. I'm not taking him this time though, so I guess it's fine. I have AJ Dillon. Hey, I like Jordan Love. You know what? If I'm gonna be forced to take Jordan Love, I'm okay with it. I would just prefer him being stacked, like my other teams were. But Mingo and Addison are the only 2 rookie receivers I pick. I like Addison a lot. I think he's just getting too pricey for him to pay off. I think he'll be good. I think he'll probably pay off his price tag, but I don't think he'll beat his price tag at this point in the season. Or where he's at, I just don't think he can beat it. Mingo could easily beat it for sure. I like Tillman. I like the Cleveland stack a lot. I'm a fan of Tillman. I don't know why he's so low because he should be. I don't know. He should be kind of where like Mims and Jaden Reed are, but they're just not. So I'm not really sure why he's so low. But let's see. Some I vote Addison. Okay, you don't have much Addison though. Yeah, I like I said, I don't mind him at all. I was taking him a lot more pre-draft, but I definitely like. Probably need to start drafting some high on Giants. I like. Man, I really like the Giants like late stack, like grabbing like any of them. You can grab. You can grab Wandale late. You can grab Hodgins late. You can grab Hyatt pretty late. You can grab Slayton, Shepard. Whoever you think the best option is. Like you can grab any of them. It's crazy. So I like the Giants stack. I'm a big fan of that. Just because you could just grab them all late and just kind of choose your own adventure, I guess. I like the Giants stack late. I'm cool with it. All right. So Zeke off the board. Everett off the board as well. Jones was still so bad at passing. He scares me. 3,200 yards. Yeah. But he doesn't need to pass much for them to be like, he doesn't have to pass much to be relevant, in my opinion. Like any of those guys, like, and not all of them are going to be relevant, but like, they don't have to be very good. He doesn't have to do much passing wise to make them successful. All right, so now I think it's time to start grabbing more running backs. I think Waller could be sneaky good. Yeah, I like Waller too. I'm a fan of Darren Waller. I've grabbed him a good amount. Mostly only on Giant stacks, but I like him. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay, I know who I want here. Hoping I can get them. Great. Chuba and Jerome Ford. Give me them right now. So my thought process here is, win at receiver, obviously. Like, have 7. My first, like, 8 of, probably like 8 of my first 7 picks. 7 of my first 8 picks are probably receiver. And then got Madison. Hopefully he ends up being the workhorse in Minnesota. Charbonnet, hoping maybe he takes over the job. You never know. AJ Dillon, contingency value if Aaron Jones gets hurt, or he's just good. Kendrick Miller, also contingency value if Kamara's out. Chuba, contingency value. Ford seems like the clear number 2, and I think Chuba's also going to have a role from day 1. So I do like the way this, like, a lot of guys I like very much enjoy for a 0 running back build. So. I can't believe Ford is flying up the board. Yeah, I was taking him a lot at over 200, but he's going up fast because, as soon as people will have an inkling of things that they probably should know, and they won't take them until NFL verifies it, and then as soon as that happens, then they just fly up the draft boards, which is fine. I understand that, but I'm willing to jump ahead of those predictions instead of waiting for them to come to me. So, have 4 every Superflex are returning. Ooh, good decision. Good decision. Love that. Love hearing that. There's really nothing I can do with the Houston now. Yeah, just things aren't lining up perfectly for me. But I do like the way my team ended up. Assuming I get these last 2 picks, I do like the way my team ended up just because I got a good 0 RB build. I got a lot of 0 RB options I love or I like taking. And then I was able to get 2 solid QBs that could take a leap this year. Like, Denver could bounce back this year. Green Bay could bounce back this year. 2 offenses that I'm taking a shot on of being better, led by their quarterbacks. And if they both do hit, or if one of them hits, then I'm fine. But if both of them hit, then this team is live to be very good. Probably a little bit more thin than I would like at QB, but I really like it. I actually really like I feel like I got a lot of the running back options I like in a 0 RB build. So pretty pleased about that at this point. Alrighty. We like the Charbonnet pick. Yeah, I'm pretty big on Charbonnet, personally. I just think it could be the same thing as last year. And don't get me wrong, I love Kenneth Walker. I think I just think that there's just the fact that Kenneth Walker was great. Obviously made amazing plays last year, but the fact that they just threw him to the side and they didn't throw him to the side, but they just grabbed another 2nd round running back. That was also very highly touted. To go along with him, he's obviously going to get work. Unless he just ends up being a bust, he's going to get work. He could even take over the lead back role. Regardless, he's going to get work. And, it becomes the same situation. Oh, okay, I'm taking Kenneth Walker. If Penny gets hurt, if Rashad Penny gets hurt, then he's going to go crazy. This is exactly what happened. Same thing this year. If Kenneth Walker misses games, which he did miss games last year, he missed several pockets of games with injuries, Charbonnet could be an absolute league winner. So Green Bay has to run too much a lot this year. Yeah, agreed. 100% agree. Yeah, I think I'm going the Kelly around here. Kelly Musgrave. Yeah. AJ Dillon, I wasn't taking much of him, but I'm starting I'm kind of going more to I was taking a lot more early running backs like Pollard and Ramondre, Chubb, all those guys up there. But now I think I'm gonna skew back to like going 0 RB more often, and grab like AJ Dillon, Madison, Javonte, Charbonnet, Rashad White, all those guys in that range. I'm not gonna remember when he tried to declare earlier, and NFL said nope, a little scary. I did not know that, but it is a knock for sure. That does matter when in these kind of situations. It's like people are taking Chandler over Dwayne McBride right now. I mean, where's Madison going to settle if and when Cook is like released or like traded or whatever they do to him? If he doesn't get traded, then well, I guess it's not the end of the world. But I'm just curious where he ends up like settling in at. And also kind of went like I got a lot of receivers I like and a good combo of them that people aren't going to be taking very much. All right. I feel good about this. I feel much better about this team. I prefer like Russ be like, Herbert or something, or Lamar, something like that. But I do like this team a lot. Back in the 5th, maybe. You talking about Madison? Yeah. I mean, where's he at now? Like, Madison's at the 7th. 8th round, beginning of 8th, end of 7th. So, yeah, he probably has another 2 rounds he can jump. So he'd be going around pick 54-ish. Back in the 5th round. So from 50 to 60. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think Marquise Brown's going to be like in pick 50. He's going to be pick 50 or higher. He might even get to pick 40. Like I think he'll settle around here, like around this, like Drake London, DJ Moore, McLaurin, Kirk, Mike Williams. I think that's where he'll be, because that's where he was when Hopkins was injured, or when Hopkins was like suspended for 6 games. He was literally right there. Or was it 10 games? It was 6. Yeah, he was right there. And I mean, obviously it's different because Kyler's hurt, so maybe he'll go to like 50. So I guess that's the difference. Is Kyler's hurt this time instead of like people like being more optimistic about Arizona. I still think he'll settle at least in the 50s, being just the clear number 1, no one to worry about all year long. So yeah, fun drafts. Chow Chow, I feel okay about. I really feel like I messed up on it, but the thing about that is I think that draft, like, you don't have to get as perfect to win that, but I definitely did not make I feel like I made some mistakes along the way on that one, so I'm definitely gonna reevaluate that and kind of see like where I went wrong a little bit more. Zero Ramondre this year could be a mistake, but I'm off him right now. I like Ramondre a lot. I think you could get away with fading him, but I definitely want to have some exposure to Ramondre Stevenson. Draft ends with Palmer, Richie James, and well, it says the draft's done, but it's not. But Palmer, Richie James, Fant, CPAT, Hardman, Woods, Tim Patrick, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold goes. Purdy, Sam Darnold. Don't know how I feel about that, but I guess it's fine. Purdy, Sam Darnold, Carr. Trey Lance, Stroud, Watson. Interesting. Okay, I don't mind that. Not sure what he picked last, but anyways, thanks for hanging out. Enjoying your Saturday night. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that was a really fun draft. Fun night of drafting. Can't go wrong. Absolutely love drafting on Underdog. It's a good time, and yeah, just the platform's fun, and yeah, that was a good draft. I actually feel pretty good about that one. Making it work. No, I'm not really enjoying the 12 spot in terms of drafting from it. I really like going from like 1 through 5, 1 through 6. But I think I made it work. Did a good job. Kind of got unique with some of the reaches I did for receiver. Still got a heavy receiver team with a really good group of running backs that I like a lot for 0 RB builds, and quarterbacks that could take a leap this year. or return to form for Russ's sake. But yeah, appreciate hanging out, and yeah, we're getting pretty close on the sub goal. Only 8 steps away. Looking forward to that, and just one step at a time. Keep on working at it, and I appreciate everyone being here. I'll probably fire up another draft either next Friday or Saturday, or maybe most likely next week, Friday, Saturday. And if Chow Chow's still open, I might do another one of those. But if not, I'll probably just do a BBM on stream, or a puppy, or a poodle, or whatever whatever Underdog has open, man. So I'll probably open another contest by then. So very much appreciate everyone spending time here, and yeah, that was a good time. 2 drafts on one stream, first time I've done that, so that was a good old marathon today. And yeah, have a wonderful night. Enjoy your holiday weekend if you're celebrating Memorial Day. And yeah, appreciate everyone being here. Fun stuff. Yeah, Christopher, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night, and yeah, take it easy. Appreciate it. Take care. Have a good night. Finding Value is signing off. Peace.